Hi everyone, so this is the new tank setup. Transferred everything over last week. It's much smaller than the original one. I much prefer it, if I'm honest. It's easy to get in. Nothing's at an arm's length depth. It's only 24 centimetres deep, 28 centimetres front to back, and 78 centimetres in length, including the small overflow chamber. But it's so much better. The corals are so much better. The fish seem so much happier. The only fish I had to get rid of was the tang. It was a bit too big for this. But yeah, everything's doing really well. This is only a week after setup, and everything's just really looking alive, if that makes sense. Everything's really bushy. Still using the same return pump. It's a J-Cod or J-Cob, whatever you want to call it. 2000, running its lowest setting with two J-Cob or G-Cod SW10 wave makers, working alternatively to each other every sort of 20 seconds or so. But yeah, everything's doing really well. A few of the corals got broken, so a few of them had to snap because they was too tall, but I've re-glued them elsewhere. I like to have a few of the same corals rather than it just looking like one individual coral in the tank. I like to have a couple of the same corals. Looks a bit more natural to me. Did have 6 clans, but one of them took a leap of faith on the floor, and I found it in the morning all dried up, unfortunately, but that's how it goes. Running there's 6, let me turn that on. So it's a bit of a big T5 unit for this tank. It's a 2-foot light unit with 6 25 watt T5 bulbs, but I'm only using 4 bulbs at the minute. Corals don't seem to mind it. I was a bit worried it was going to burn the corals, but they seem to be doing really well under it. Starting to notice a lot of colour change, a lot brighter colours now, especially in the tips and the new growth. Starting to get some nice sort of like blues in the tips, which is pretty good. So again, twin overflow for 25mm pipes. One main return. I've got a bio ball as a filter, stop anything getting sucked down it if a fish ever to jump over, but shouldn't do now with this new grill I've got fitted. Although there was a clan got sucked over because I didn't have a grill on it before, so I'm trying to get him out. So hopefully now I shouldn't get any fish making jumps over the side. So the sump area, this is all custom made, all custom built, nothing special. Actually got it bought like this second hand, quite cheap. So yeah. So like it's so much easier to look after than the other tank. So again, no skimmer, live rock, milk or mud, Kato algae. So nice and quiet. This is the sump tank from the other tank. The reason why I've reused it is because everything in here is all set. If I was to use a new sump, I'd have to start all over again and have to recycle and everything else. So this is matured over the last year and a half, so I've stuck it, so I've reused it. So yeah, so this is on a timer. I did have a pot bloom refugium light, but I stuck a 24 volt up it because I used the wrong transformer and blew it up. So I've got a new light on order, so this is just temporary, but it does the same job really. It's just too bright. You can just see the light everywhere. So yeah, the overflow for the top, the top up water. So nice simple tank, no water changes, just KH every day, calcium every day, and feed the fish every day. That's pretty much it to this tank. Every 4 days I have to refill the top up water tank. Magnesium I don't really touch, maybe once once a month I might dose a bit of magnesium. For some reason I don't use much magnesium, don't know why. So yeah. Cheers.